Hi guys, I'm Christian Williams from christianwilliamspt.com. Thank you for tuning in once again. Today we're going to go through some posing. We're going to learn how to do some quarter turns, mandatory poses, and I can give some tips and advice that you can use to perfect your physique on stage. I've been competing as a bodybuilder for 10 years, and I've also had many athletes get stage ready, as well as help bring up their posing and perfect their physique. Posing is very important. The amount of competition I've been to in the past, the best physiques don't quite get the result they should, and that's mainly because they can't present it in a way that's highlighting their strengths. So with today's tuition, hopefully you can take something from there. Another reason why you don't really see this level of pose in practice is because it's very tough. The endurance it requires is different to what you'll get out on the gym floor or on the cardio machines. It actually requires you to contract every muscle in your body simultaneously, holding it together whilst breathing, keeping your stomach tight and smiling and conducting yourself like a true champion. Another thing to remember is when you walk out, eyes are going to be on you. From the minute your foot touches the stage, judges are going to be looking at you. They're going to be looking at you from the front, from the side, from the back. Even when you're off, stood at the back, waiting for a call out, judges are going to be looking at you. The more practice you can get in the posing, the better you're going to look on stage. And remember, no matter how long you diet for, whether it's 16 weeks, 20 weeks or what have you, if you can't perfect the posing for the last 20 minutes or so on stage, all that work almost goes down the drain. So if I can introduce some stuff to you today, give you some tips and advice you can take forward, then I've done my job. You have to do your job by practicing, and practicing perfect. Stay tuned. Okay, so we're going to demonstrate some quarter turns, other known as relaxed poses. Far from relaxed, because every muscle has to be contracted to display your physique in the best way you can. Now this is also the symmetry and balance round. So it's really important you display your physique in the best way you can to highlight your strengths. So first pose, we're going to go into the front relax. Start with your feet 6 inches apart. Toes slightly out. You want to lift your bum up, push the floor away from you to contract the quads. Then come up into the midsection, keep it tight, open it up, and flare then lats out. Good, push the legs out. Perfect, hold that pose. Now with 4 eyes demonstrating a really nice front relaxed pose. As you can see, the quads are engaged, stomach's nice and tight. One mistake you don't want to make, that a lot of guys do, is just lift the elbows too high, and it just takes away the symmetry. And elbows are nice and line, hands are nice and line, legs are flared out. Perfect. So this pose, you may be holding for some length of time. Keep holding. So it's really important you keep practicing this shot. There we go, legs. Just hold the shot, yeah. Because if it's a big lineup and you push to the back of the stage, you can be holding this shot for as long as the judges call you back into this front. So like I said, this is one of the poses you really want to practice. Very tough. Good. Okay, so we go to next into a quarter turn. So hold your front relaxed. Front relaxed, here we go. Now before I do this quarter turn, just be sure to transition yourself into the pose and nice and fluidly. So you flow, you don't just go into robotically and turn, everything's flow. Okay, quarter turn to the right. Good, okay, perfect. Blow out, good. So again, he wants to be nice and balanced, the elbows want to be nice and line, as well as the shoulder, a little bit more twist, blow out for the abdominal. Good. Okay, so always start from the bottom up, keep holding the pose. So you're going to curl the toes, the calf will engage. You're going to come up into the hamstrings, you contract the hamstrings too, the glutes are lifted and contracted. Perfect. Just put your hand against, little tip, if you push the hand against your thigh, you'll bring out this tricep area. Perfect. You engage in the arm, you push it through, there we go, and you twist it nice. Good, hold the shot. Hamstrings. Good, okay, it's a side quarter turn. Quarter turn to the right, again nice and fluent through the movement. Okay, feet, shoulder width, toes slightly out. Keep your legs a little bit closer in. So maybe go for around 6 inches apart, like the front relaxed. Lift the bum up, this is very important in this position. The bum wants to be lifted, so it shows the strength of the hamstrings, it shows the detail there. Again, the toes are time. So we'll engage the hamstrings. Glutes are contracted. Put your elbows together and open it out. Good. Again, like on the front relax, just be mindful of lifting too high for the arms so everything's in line. Over there. Another good tip for this, when you're doing this pose, obviously your back is turned to the judges. Be really mindful of your stomach. You want to keep your abdominals nice and tight, because if there's judges over this side of the stage or this side, they can get a glimpse of you from the side, and having to distend your belly is not going to do any favours. So you keep your stomach tight, pulling all your energy lines. Good, hold it there. Contract. Okay, quarter turn to the right. Again, nice transition there. Starting from the floor. Good, a little bit more twist around. Perfect. Good, so everything's nice in line. Hamstrings are contracted. Glutes are squeezed in, starting from the floor again. Rotating, showing a nice balance. Shoulders, elbows, and hands. A little bit more twist around. Good, hold that pose. And quarter turn to the right. Again, nice free work movement there. Through the quads, lift the bum up. Good, and open up. Perfect. So like I said, this is a very important round when we should lift it up more. Good. So as you can see here, the forearm has got a really nice stomach here. Contracts down, so blow up, contract down. Good. As much as you can see more definition, more thickness, more detail for the abdominal, it takes away from his shape. His stomach looks more blocky, and it hides his torso a little bit. So if you lift up now, and suck your stomach up, good. And as you can see there now, okay, he hasn't got the same definition for the abdomen, but for his physique, holding it up with a relaxed legs, cut the shoulders slightly, is much better. Good. So as you can see, this posing, you have to find the best pose to fit your own physique. And that's just going to come with practice, time and time again in front of a mirror like we are here. Probably as soon as you start preparation is where you should start posing practice. So now we're going to move on to the mandatory poses. There's 7 compulsory poses you have to learn. Front upper bicep, front lat spread, side chest, side tricep, abdominals and thighs, back upper bicep, and back lat spread. So these are mandatory, and it's a chance to show your physique off. If you've got some good strengths, highlight them strengths, and if you've got some weaknesses, try and hide them weaknesses a little bit away. So we're going to start off with the first compulsory. Now every federation is different, so some will call them in different order, some will call them at random. So just be prepared that you obviously have learned a lot about your posing, you've mastered each pose well. So we're going to start with front upper bicep. Now, most people stand straight on, again in the same position you would do in a front relax. But in my opinion, you've just shown that pose to the judges. Try and be a little artistic with it, creative. Maybe start with one leg to the side. So if you push your leg more up to the side. And what you want to do is, again, you want to lift the bum up. You want to push the knees out to the side so the quads contract. Good, so again we start from the floor up. So the leg goes to the side, we curl the toes, the calf engages, we push the knees out, and we push the floor away from us. Perfect there, so you can see the quads are nice and engaged. Once the quads are engaged, you're ready to move on into the stomach. Keep your stomach in front of the flex, nice and tight. Pull the abdominal in, come up into a front upper bicep. Good, so front upper bicep. Good. And again, we lift up more, pushing elbows forward slightly so your lats flare. And remember to contract and rotate your wrists more there so you see more bicep peak. Good, stomach to the one. Perfect. Okay, so we start from the floor, keep going, push your legs out, contract through the quads, lift them lats, pull them elbows forward, and hold that shot. Now again, hold the shot if you can. Depending on your physique, will determine which type of style abdominal pose you can go, whether it's contraction from the midsection, or this time here when you come up, I want you to hit the vacuum, pull your stomach in, and just keep it in. So don't flex really hard, just keep it up. And try and make your upper body expand as much as you can. Again, exactly the same. Push the legs out, remember the legs. lift up. Elbows forwards, good, yeah. And lift it up, and suck it in. Good, okay, perfect. So two slightly different variations of that pose. Again, find out what works best for you. Next pose we're going to do is going to be the side chest. Again, like the quarter turns, when you're going into the different pose, make sure the transition and the flow into the movement is nice and fluent. So we go front of the bicep. Actually, let's do a lat spread. You're on the front, yeah? Go lat spread first. Same now, feet about 6 inches apart. Toes slightly out, lift the bum up. Contract through the quad. Lift the bum up. Remember the legs. Push the floor away from you. Push the floor away. Legs, legs, legs. Perfect. Good. So he wants to put his hands on his iliac there, and he's rotating his elbows forward as he's lifting his torso high. Good. Just be careful you don't contract here too much, because it's going to limit the range of motion for your lats. You almost just want to let the lats stretch. So you open it up as you're pulling your sternum high and your stomach nice and high too. Good. Another thing you have to be mindful of these poses is the judges are going to be low. So they're going to be looking at the stage. If you come back too far, it's going to make you look not as thick as you are. So you want to be slightly, make sure you're upright, because even that upright position is going to be slightly lean back. Legs, it's a perfect shot. Good. Again, he's contracting for the arms. His stomach's pulled in. Good. And a little slight contraction for the pecs as he's hitting the last part of the shot. Perfect. Okay, side chest. So you're going to come over to the side. Again, sitting into it. Just be mindful you don't sit too low into this movement. It's going to make you look shorter than you are. Good, all that shot there. So, okay, what you want to do is sit into it, let the hamstring relax. So don't try and contract the hamstring, otherwise it's going to look too streamy. Let it relax down, lift the bum up, squeeze to the glutes, and use what you can. Use your body, push your bicep into your lats, so your arm gets nice and thick, maybe your obliques. And again, as you can see Fouad here, his shoulders are nice and in line, his stomach's engaged. And although he's in a different shot, he's very symmetrical in terms of his posing. Good. Just pull up. So again, you're using your body, he's pulling up against his hand, he's pushing down. So everything is force and contraction. Okay. Let's go into a back double bicep. So we're going to turn around with his back. Good. Again, it comes a little bit wider with the foot this time, as you can see. And a little rotation. Just to show all the hamstrings. Again, start from the floor. So engage the calves, contract, push the knee out, lift the bum up. Good. Now, once the bum's lifted, he's going to pull his heels together and his hamstrings are going to contract. Then he goes into the glutes and contracts. Good. Now, again, create some movement with this pause, okay? So we come up, we open it up, so we show the detail going from the back, right up, into a stretch, right up, and then pull. And down. Good. Elbows forward. Good. So we're coming down into like a lat pull down. We're opening up the lats. We're pushing the elbows forward. Lifting. And again, he's mindful of his abdominal, because if the judges are on either side, they're going to see that distension through the stomach. Good. Push through. Good. And again, he's nice and symmetrical for the hips, for the shoulders, and tensing the biceps by rotating the wrists in. Perfect. Okay, and relax. Back lat spread. Good. Again, okay, now relax a second. Some federations will allow you to bring one calf back, like you did in the back of the bicep. Others will put your legs together. So just practice both and just be prepared. And the judges might throw it at random. So, okay, we go with the back. Yeah? Good. Okay, sitting into it. Calf engaged. Again, working his way up, lifting his bum, squeezing from the hamstrings. Good. Back lat spread. Good. Right back. Good. Roll through the hips and rotate forward. Good. Now lift your chest. Good. Hold it there. Now, as you saw Fouad there, he went into the movement nice and controlled. He displayed the detail going on from his back as he lats out so he gets a nice display. As he's in that shot, he's lifting his chest up, pulling all the air into his lungs, so the rib cage expands and he gets a nice bigger frame. Contract. Good, and relax into a side tricep shot. Any side. And this is the good thing about these poses. You can choose your best side, whichever side you choose, that's going to display your physique in the best way. Good. And again, you start from the floor. Good. Now, he's gone for a pause here. I said, we'll take more. Good. Where one leg's gone back. Now, if you're going to do that, just make sure you rotate this knee out. You contract to the calf, and you pull your heel into your butt so the back hamstring engages. Good. And rotate. And again, he's using his lat into his arm to make his arm thicker from the side. Blow the air out. And just a little bit more rotation so you can see that pec for the front. Good. Now this pause, like I said, it's not mandatory in a sense the feet have to be in this position. The same way that a front upper bicep, you can go off to the side with one leg, or you can stay traditionally with the feet shoulder width apart. But Fouad's gone for the one leg back. It's a great way to display more detail in the opposite leg or the behind leg. So again, you every chance you got of highlighting your strengths and your physique, you take advantage of. Okay, next pose is another one from the front. Very difficult pose for a lot of guys because you have to contract through the stomach so hard, and people tend to forget the legs. So we're going to start with abdominals and thighs. Again, always start with the leg. So we're going to bring the leg out to the side. So we're going to come across. And again, favour whichever quad is best for you. Remember this one, yeah? So one leg out to the side. Good. Push the floor away. Lift the bum up. Good. Now when you're going into your abdominal shot, you want to be stretching your torso as much as you can. So lift your body up, so don't tense your stomach yet, just stretch it, yeah? So lift it up, hands behind your head, and stretch. Good, remember them legs engage, okay? So before he crunches down, what Fouad's doing is bring his elbows forward, his hands are pushing his head down, and his head is pushing his hands back. Now he starts blowing the air out of his lungs, and contracting, like doing a crunch on the floor, through the abdominals. So, remember the legs, crunch down, hold it there, crunch, good. And you come in this pose then, stamp the foot down and contract through the quads, yeah? Just remember them abdominals. Good, and keep them elbows pointed forward, just to flare out the lats slightly so you get a nice V taper. Okay.